God's advice today. God's counsel for today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, listen to me. My beloved child, I have seen the hidden cost of your strength. I have noticed every silent sacrifice you made when no one was watching. I have known the nights when your heart was heavy and there was no one to share the burden. I have seen the tears that fell on your pillow, the ones you hid so as not to worry anyone, and nothing has gone unnoticed by my eyes. Today I tell you, this moment is not by chance. I marked this hour in eternity, and it has come. It is a time I have prepared with purpose, directly connected to the healing I am releasing over you, the freedom I am restoring, and the rebuilding I am carrying out not only in your life but also in your home. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. This move does not depend on your effort, your struggle, or your exhaustion. It depends solely on my hand acting on your behalf now. Therefore, set aside distractions and remain with me. This conversation is a spiritual landmark, an anchor for what I am doing. Do not seek your worth in the approval of others, for it lies in being close to me. The deep rest I have planted in you will be your guide, leading you along paths where peace, not anxiety, will be your strength. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge and sustainer. I want you to understand that haste and fear are not good counselors, and that you will no longer need to decide out of urgency or fear of loss. I have already provided everything you need for each stage ahead of you. Your path will not be built on despair, but on the certainty that my promises are stable and will not crumble before circumstances. I have treasures prepared only for you, gifts that will not fade like momentary joys nor be undeserved achievements. They are blessings that are part of the route I have drawn for you. I will place around you people who will see you as you are, without you needing to prove anything. You will have encounters that bring belonging without effort, genuine connections that will naturally be born. Provision will come like a constant river, and you will be surprised by the simple and beautiful ways I will be supplying your needs. In this new season, I will repair what was broken in your home and also in your story. I am removing old wounds, even those that came from past generations, and replacing them with a legacy of faith, strength, and purpose that will be passed on to those who come after you. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. My care covers not only your life but also every connection you have with those around you. I have seen the effort you have put into interceding for those you love, even when weariness told you to give up. I have witnessed your silent prayers and your hidden tears, the same ones no one else saw, but that to me were precious. Now I am acting on your behalf, illuminating your purpose so it becomes clear and undeniable to your eyes. Each dawn will bring greater lightness than the previous one, and you will feel that you have finally found your place in the world. You will not exhaust yourself to sustain what I give you, for it will be the fruit of my provision and not of exhaustive effort. Even when uncertainty comes from outside, inside you there will be security. And remember, as it is written, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Isaiah chapter 26 verse 3. That peace will be like a shield around your heart and your mind. Comment, the peace of God is my shield and my fortress. You will feel my presence as if it were the very air you breathe, for I am not far from you, but I live within you. You will not need formulas or complicated methods to find me, because I will be with you in every step, in every moment, in every detail of your day. I am restoring the genuine joy of living, not a passing emotion, but a steady serenity that comes from understanding that your life was shaped by my hands. It is the assurance of knowing that you never walk alone, that I am your guide and your faithful counselor, and that your decisions can be guided by my breath and not by external pressure. As it is written, now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 17. This freedom will be yours, and no one will be able to take it away. Comment, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is my freedom. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help you transform your deepest beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It had a significant impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That is why it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to explore our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We truly appreciate your trust and support. My beloved child, listen carefully, for I have seen the hidden cost of your strength, the quiet sacrifices you made when no one was watching. I know the weight your heart carried in the stillness, the moments you felt unseen. But hear me now, this moment is not by chance. It is a time I have appointed, a time tied directly to healing, freedom, and restoration that I am releasing into your life and your home. The freedom I give you will not remain only with you. It will touch those who come near you, even when you do not speak a single word. The light I place within you will be perceived by those walking in darkness, and they will be drawn to the hope I carry inside you. It is not a fragile glow but an eternal flame that will remain even after your time here ends. It reflects me, seen in your silence, your patience, and even in your pauses. People will change simply by being near you, and these changes will become seeds planted for eternity. Do not underestimate the power of a life carrying my light. It can transform hearts effortlessly and without imposition. Comment, my life is a living reflection of God's light. Those who witnessed your days of pain will now see a season of favor and testify that I was with you all along. You will not feel shame in sharing your struggles, for every wound will be living proof of my faithfulness and grace. The marks you bear are not signs of defeat but of overcoming and victory. I have given you spiritual gifts that do not rely on your strength but on my sovereign choice. I chose you not for what you had but for what I plan to accomplish through you. The strength you have today is the result of my constant presence. It is what sustains you and lifts you on days when you think you can no longer continue. Comment, I am chosen by God, and this is my greatest security. What I begin through you will have an impact on many. It will not be just a phase or a moment, but something solid that will provide stability for others. I have already defined your value, and you do not need to prove anything to be accepted. I will guide you with sure steps and show you the next path with clarity. Doubts will lose their power, and worries will give way to trust. I am not saying you will never face struggles, but I assure you that in each one, I will be with you, and it will change how you face everything. You will know you do not walk alone, and your victory does not depend on the absence of storms but on the certainty that I am in the boat with you. Nothing can take away from you what I have planted in your heart. No opposing voice, no unjust criticism, no hidden barrier can undo what I have built within you. This new season is not fleeting. It is the beginning of deep roots that will sustain you through all seasons of life. I will open doors that no one can close and shut those that would lead you away from your purpose. What I started in you, I will complete perfectly, not because everything around you is favorable, but because I am faithful to fulfill every promise I make. Remain in me, my beloved child, and you will see that nothing can frustrate the plan I have laid out for you. Each word I give you today is like a living seed that, when it falls into the soil of your faith, will produce fruits that transform your story. I am the one who sustains you at every step, even when the road seems narrow and the burden heavy. Do not fear, for what I began in you and your home will not be left along the way. I am not a man who gives up, nor a builder who abandons a work halfway. What I planted in you will grow vigorously, the good I began will flourish, and what I purified will become like gold refined by fire. What I have marked as mine is under the protection of my power, and no evil can steal what I have destined for you. It is not luck or chance, it is a promise sealed by my love and guaranteed by my word. This is the appointed time to turn the page, change the course, and rewrite the story of your life. I know you have fought to maintain a home of peace, and now I come not only to calm the storm but to transform the turbulent sea into a safe path. Your perseverance, your silent cries, your hidden tears, none of it was in vain. Hear me, the change has already begun to move like the wind that blows before the abundant rain. Remain steadfast, my child, and do not let anxiety push you into hasty decisions. What I am weaving now will rekindle in you what seemed lost. I have seen how you have placed the needs of others above your own, how you have spent sleepless nights carrying weights few can imagine. Every sacrifice, every silence to avoid hurting others, every hidden effort has been recorded before me. No act of love has been forgotten. That request you held in your heart, almost too afraid to present before me, is now before my throne. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. Psalm 37 verse 5. There are deliverances that have surrounded you invisibly, doors that did not close because of my hand, dangers diverted from you without your noticing. Now, in this season, what seemed lost will be returned multiplied, and your heart will know a rest it has not felt in a long time. Comment, God's promise is my certainty. I know the days when darkness weighed heavily on your mind, and your thoughts became burdens almost unbearable. Even when you had no strength to speak a word, I upheld you with my right hand. Listen, the chain that has held you captive will be broken, not by your strength, but by the power of my word. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. What is about to happen does not depend on the permission of men, nor on the whims of circumstances, but solely on my decree. I am undoing injustices, reversing situations, and silencing voices that try to diminish the light of your faith. What I have prepared for you is reserved exclusively for you, and no one can touch what is already sealed by my will. Comment: God is working even when I cannot see it. Beloved child, even when your heart was silent and you only sighed before me, I heard you. I do not come merely to offer comfort, but to act visibly and powerfully. I am reaching into the deepest corners of your weariness, touching invisible wounds, and freeing you from worries that have affected even your health. I know of the pains without explanation, the sudden fears, the restlessness that accompanied you even in seemingly calm days. I care for you in the smallest details because every part of you is precious to me. No pain is too small for me to notice, and no area of your life cannot receive my touch. The provision I send now will be so evident that there will be no doubt. It is my hand. Situations that seemed impossible will become testimony of my faithfulness, and your heart will find peace. Comment: I believe that God's provision is on its way. I have seen every moment you felt invisible, even when surrounded by people. I saw when you held back tears to avoid worrying those who depended on you. I saw when you sacrificed your own dreams to protect someone you loved. I know that lack of recognition hurt more than any physical wound. But I tell you, the place where you surrendered will be the same place where I bring growth. Where there was renunciation, abundance will come. Joy will replace pain, and hope will be reborn where frustration once lived. My ways are just, and my timing is perfect. You will not only survive this season, but you will thrive in it. I am releasing unexpected help, surprising connections, and a peace so deep that nothing can steal it. The weight clinging to your soul is falling now, because I myself am touching what no human hand could reach. Comment: the Lord is my strength and my provider. I am with you in every detail of your life, caring not only for what is visible but also for the areas you have forgotten to bring before me. I know your most intimate thoughts, your memories, and the marks time has left. Over your home, I have placed a wall of protection that no evil can penetrate. In the days ahead, you will feel a fresh presence around you, a relief, a quiet confidence, a certainty that something new has begun. When I declare that the season has changed, nothing can resist it. You have always given more strength than you had, and now that strength will be multiplied by my presence. You are mine, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what I am about to do. My favor will surround you like a mantle, and your life will become a living testimony of my power. Comment: I rest in God's faithfulness. Therefore, my child, receive these words today as a key that opens doors to a time of fullness. What was withheld will be released. What was blocked will be unlocked. What seemed impossible will become reality before your eyes. Do not worry about how it will happen, for control is in my hands. Simply trust, walk, and watch. I am changing what seemed unchangeable and lifting you to a level of faith that will allow you to see the invisible and expect the improbable. You are not forgotten, not too small, not lost in the crowd. I know you by name, I sustain you by my hand, and I lead you with eternal love. And when you look back, you will realize that every pain was transformed into purpose, and every weight into harvest. The time is now, and I am here. My beloved son, I know that the world may try to distract your focus, multiply your worries, or make you feel small in the face of challenges. But all of this is part of the process I created to strengthen you. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans chapter 8 verse 28. Every exhaustion, every distraction, every silent struggle you have faced is shaping something powerful within you. I allowed this to happen not to hurt you, but to prepare you. What you are experiencing now is the forging of character, the refining of a faith that does not waver, the preparation for a life of abundance beyond what you can imagine. Every act of kindness you offered, every quiet care for those around you, every decision to protect and love without expecting anything in return, all of this is precious in my eyes. I notice every detail, every action you believe went unseen. My son, the place of honor I have prepared for you is secure and will be revealed at the right time, bringing respect, renewal, and rest to your soul. Comment: I trust in God's faithfulness. He cares for me. My son, do not fear showing your vulnerability before me, for it is in your weakness that my power manifests most clearly. You do not need to appear strong, hide your tears, or pretend courage. I am with you in every moment of vulnerability, and it is precisely at these times that transformation occurs. I am tending to every small detail, to the matters you have not even noticed needing attention. No promise I have made has disappeared, they have only been growing, maturing at the perfect time to be revealed. You are being led into a state of calm and clarity, where confusion and anxiety will have no dominion. I am restoring to you what seemed lost, replenishing moments that felt wasted, and guiding you back to what is truly yours. The path that seemed distant is closer than you imagine, and with every step you take in faith, I am opening invisible doors and preparing abundant blessings that exceed anything you have ever dreamed of. Comment: I find rest in God, He renews my strength. Understand that the struggle you feel now is not in vain. Something precious is forming within you, something you cannot yet see, but which will profoundly transform your life. The days of weariness, the silent worries, and the challenges that feel heavy are preparation for the manifestation of extraordinary blessings. I am giving you inner strength, wisdom, and understanding to face everything with serenity. With every choice you make, even in the small actions of daily life, significant blessings begin to unfold. The tears you shed in silence were accompanied by my promises, and today they are producing results that will enrich your life deeply and enduringly. I am attentive to every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every gesture of care, because they are seeds of a harvest of joy and peace. My son, I am restoring everything with clear intention, and nothing I do will fail. Comment: I know God is working in my life, He is my fortress. Know that the path you have walked, with its pains and joys, was not by chance. I am always present, even when you feel silence or absence. I am bringing everything to your remembrance, renewing each area that needs care, returning time, opportunities, and relationships with grace and love. Be calm, for the storm you experienced is giving way to a calm that will restore your soul. I am bringing clarity where there was confusion, unity where there was separation, and peace where there was fear. Your life is being guided with precision, and the manifestation of all I have promised will be clear and powerful. What you considered uncertainty will become testimony. What you kept in secret will turn into light that inspires others. Every step you took in faith, every moment you trusted me without seeing, every silent act of love and care is being rewarded with abundance that exceeds all expectation. Stand firm, my beloved son, for I am with you, and my plan for you is perfect, complete, and eternal. Comment: I remain steadfast, God's plan is perfect. Every silent struggle you have faced is coming to an end. You will no longer need to live in anxiety about the future, for I am ahead of you, opening paths and bringing solutions that the world cannot offer. My beloved child, difficult times will not last forever, and I am ready to renew every aspect of your life. Everything that was lost will be restored, everything that was damaged will be repaired, and everything that was delayed will be accelerated. A new season is approaching, marked by clarity, serenity, and strength. You will not need to fight alone for this to happen, for I am arranging every detail at the perfect time. The people you love, your deepest desires, and the needs of your life will be fulfilled perfectly. Every moment will be evidence of my presence and care. And so, my dear child, as you walk in this new season, feel the peace that comes from knowing that nothing happens outside of my control. I am ahead, guiding you with infinite wisdom and love. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.